Although it may not feel like springtime, spring sports are in full swing, and that includes baseball and softball, of course. The Coconino boys baseball team had 2 games yesterday in Phoenix for the Coach Bob Invitational. In their first game at 12:30, the Panthers lost to Elizabeth 3-2, and then for their second game at 3:30, they beat Lewis Palmer 10-4. The Panthers' next game is tomorrow at 3:30 as they host the Winslow Bulldogs, and the girls softball team will face them as well at 4. Over at Flagstaff High, the girls softball team will take on Mingus at 4 o'clock. The Lady Eagles are 10-6 so far into the season. And over at NPA, the boys baseball team had a game earlier today at 4 o'clock against Globe for the Salt River tournament down in Phoenix. Scores from this game have yet been released as it's still in progress. And the Spartans have a busy day tomorrow as the boys baseball team will take on Baghdad at 12, followed by Ray at 2. The Spartans are 4-5 so far into their season. The schedule has already been released and the Lumberjacks are starting their spring practices, but the NAU football team is adding one more team onto their schedule. Last season, the Lumberjacks ended 9-3, 7-1 in the Big Sky Conference, making it to the Big Sky playoffs for the first time in 10 years. Despite losing to South Dakota in the first round, they have 28 new recruits to help them have another successful season. These new recruits will help the Lumberjacks as they announce that they are adding Abilene Christian onto their 2014 schedule. This gives them 12 games, 7 on the road and 5 at home. The Lumberjacks will travel over to Abilene, Texas on September 6th for their match against the Wildcats. And NAU's football season kicks off in San Diego on August 30th as their first home game is September 13th against New Mexico Highlands. And it was another year of tough games for the 2014 ACHA Division II Hockey National Championships. The NAU Ice Jacks came back from their Boston trip as playing here in Flagstaff was definitely different than it was on the East Coast. The Ice Jacks were in Pool D for the Nationals as they lost their first game against New Hampshire 3-1. In their second game, they lost to Liberty 6-2, followed by a close loss to Grand Valley State 3-2. In the final game of the Nationals on Tuesday, the University of New Hampshire faced Florida Gulf Coast and took the national win over them 5-3. So congratulations to the Wildcats on their national title and a big congratulations to the Ice Jacks on making it so far. And staying on the ice, the Phoenix Coyotes are in New Jersey to take on the Devils as this game started at 4 o'clock, and the last time I checked, the game is tied 2-2 in the third period. And spring training is still underway as the Arizona Diamondbacks took on the Reds and the Indians earlier today as they lost to the Reds 9-1 and then lost again to the Indians 3-2. The regular season starts on Monday as the D-backs will host the Giants. And over on the court, the Phoenix Suns took on the Washington Wizards last night, and we're going to bring you here into the third. Wizards are losing control of the ball as Eric Bledsoe takes this down court for the easy fast break layup. Suns up 71-48. Fourth quarter, Markieff Morris throws it to Goran Dragic as he gets the foul in the basket for the and one. And coming up, Markieff Morris misses the layup as John Wall takes this all the way down court for the slam. Suns up 93-88. And with just over a minute left, Dragic drives, passes it to Bledsoe to drain the three. Suns win this one 99-93. The Suns are still fighting for the 8th seed and with Dallas and Memphis.